And welcome back to Let's Play Shin Megami Tensei, Devil Survivor Overclocked, for the final battle of Naoya's 8th day route, should we choose to kill people, I mean. This route is relatively short, likely due to the dual path nature of Naoya's 8th day route. There are a lot more battles present in the other 8th day routes on a singular playthrough, but for Naoya, since he has a route split, I guess they just decided to put less battles into each route so they didn't take too long to get through. Now, before we get the battle of the day started, do just want to go over my team real quick. I'll leave a timestamp in the description if you don't want to hear this. I made a couple of upgraded demons. Honestly, I should probably swap out Kato Blepas with a Behemoth at this point, but I don't really care to. But I did create some new demons to help us out in this upcoming battle, since some of my guys were pretty out of date and weren't doing so hot. I made Megami Amaterasu, the ultimate Megami demon, really good caster, tons of MP to burn, and obviously has support for days. I made her by fusing a troll with a barong, and of course it was the troll that I made, so she's got good magic inheritance and able to pick up good passives. Amaterasu has completely open passive lists, so it's very easy to make her into a really tanky demon like I had. Gave her Dual Shadow as the standard way to beef up her Holy Dance if she gets lucky. Another demon that I made is Remiel. This guy, again, was made by another troll fusion, this time fusing him with a Murmur that I just got from the auction hall. Didn't feel the need to go out of my way to get a special demon for Murmur, or to just fuse them up to have better stat inheritance, because we're gonna come pretty close to the stat cap anyway. As you can see, he doesn't have capped out magic, but he's pretty close. Has pretty balanced stats across the board. Very, very tanky with anti-most and innate Fizz Drain. Well, not innate, but he starts with the Fizz Drain skill. Should be good help for Naoya, who could use the MP support. Naoya, of course, I've got him set up with Victory Cry as well. Not necessarily a lineup change, but I did pull another troll out of the compendium once I had done all the fusions I needed with him in order to get the demon that I wanted. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I may actually be benching Kaido for this upcoming fight for a very particular reason, but we'll get to that when we get to that. No other notable demons here. Of course, we still got like Bishamon, Astaroth, Ariaka, all these guys chilling in the stock, but they're a bit outdated at this point, so their ability to contribute can be a little limited. With that all said and done, let's get the final battle of Naoya's 8th day underway and see what awaits us at Shinobazu Pond.
Hey, Kaido, you look pissed. What's up?
I'm bored with having to deal with all these punk asses.
Yeah, let's get to the big fish to fry at this point. Next up is God.
I knew I liked you. But, do you know where God is?
Then we'll be your opponents!
Huh? Midori? And Yoo-hoo?
I didn't think you guys would turn out like this. Even if they were being lied to by the angels, you didn't need to kill all those people.
Yuzu and I can't just let you get away with all the evil you've been perpetrating!
Let us help. If we kill this overlord, the angels will let us go.
Ignorant scum. You can talk all you like, but you can't stop us.
Oh yeah? We'll see about that.
Here we go! Magical punishment!
Yoo-hoo! Damn it! That idiot!
What a tragedy, ho! I have to fight Midori, ho! But the future of us demons is in our hands, ho! Sometimes you can't make an omelet without breaking a few hearts. Overlord's punishment!
You stupid! I ain't holding back this time.
Good. Very good. A battle against old friends. This will be a test of your will. Will you forfeit everything you had to gain true supremacy? We shall see, my brother.
He's gotten so strong. It's only been a day since he became the Overlord.
Yuzu, don't give up! We can win! Believe in yourself!
I know. We have to stop them. It's the least we can do as friends.
Dost thou challenge the Overlord with thy infinite love? Such a noble heart.
Huh? That voice!
Be careful, he's coming.
Thou wishest him struck down for his actions as Overlord. I shall grant you power.
You'll help us? Yes! Please! Lend me your strength!
Oh! The angel has come to save us!
Wow! You summoned him, Yuzu? Our love of great justice has been recognized by God!
Hee-ho, no! It's Metatron, ho! He's a super pain in the ass!
He's huge! Is this in the rules?
Ooh, he's a big boy. Come on, if you think you're hard enough.
I am Metatron, speaker for the Lord. I am his word. I am his sword. Overlord of Bel, I shall cleanse thee of thine sins with the power of light.
It's been so long. This moment has finally come. Listen, minions. Metatron is the lesser deity, whose power is second only to God himself. If we defeat Metatron here, the forces of God will crumble. Now fight with all your hearts. This is the final battle to reclaim the human world.
Okay, the Overlord will definitely triumph here. And yes, our final boss fight for Naoya's 8th day is Metatron, backed by Yuzu and Midori, forced to fight our friends. And as you can see, we've got quite a few enemies to take out at the start here. Now, the big person to watch out for is Metatron himself, of course. He has Mazandine, Megalodon, Dream Feast. He can attack your MP and nuke your entire party with high-powered almighty magic. It's a good idea to have force resistance, since he does like to use Mazandine a lot, gives you good protection against him, and this is the big reason why I'm considering not bringing Kaido into this fight, but I think I might stick with him. We'll see what happens, let me get my team set up, and I'll be right back with you. Alright, I think we should be all ready to go. I switched my team around a bit. Kaido is just going to go over and take out both of these guys right here. Don't have any physical resistances to worry about, so they should be fine. Naoya and Black Frost are going to take out these guys, and I'm going to try and bait out the Angels a bit. Might be a good idea to bring Ananta into this team comp, but I don't think it's strictly necessary. We're pretty tanky, so we should be able to survive. Alright, let's get this underway. Now, one thing to note about Metatron is that he has Victory Cry, but you can't actually crack it from him. Very annoyingly, honestly. It's kind of a stupid decision. I'm not sure why they did it like that, but hey, whatever. You can only get that from a boss fight on Yuzu's 8th day. Alright, we gotta be mindful of that murmur off to the left there. But we shouldn't be too overly concerned about these guys either. Let's see. Ananta's just gonna have to guard, and we'll have Remiel do his holy dance. Should do some pretty good damage there. Awesome, good stuff, good stuff. Let's see how much Naoya gets back from Victory Cry. 43 MP, not too bad, not too bad. We'll also use up Remiel's Blood Wine here. Ananta is Rockin' Prayer, so we'll have, essentially with that and Blood Wine, a perpetual source of MP restoration, getting a cool 40 MP there. Victory Cry might be a bit weaker than I thought it was. It might be around like 15% MP healing instead of 20% like I thought, because Blood Wine is around 12% or so, and that was pretty close to what Victory Cry was doing. Need the Devil Speed just to get that one extra move so Black Frost can hit this guy. Let's see. We'll use Bufudines. Kato Blepas can use Deathbound. Amaterasu, of course, can utilize her Holy Dance. Bit unfortunate that that got bounced back there, but no problem with Amaterasu backing us up. Alright, so let me see here. We should be able to just Bufudyne this guy down. He might survive. Okay, no, we're fine, we're fine. Black Frost has got a sizable amount of power backing those Bufudynes. And with Amaterasu at our support, we'll be able to just heal up with prayer, and Kato Blepas is fine. Yeesh, this map is actually kind of laggy, probably because of the sheer size of Metatron. And it's also just, yeah, honestly, I really like the look of this map. I'm kind of glad that they put it in. I gave Kaido Fortify, because it's probably the best thing he can hope to have against Metatron's Mazandines and Megidolons. And plus, he's got Force Drain instead of Life Surge. So if a Mazandine gets thrown his way, he'll be able to block that. Garuda also has Force Drain, fortunately also covering his weakness there, so that makes it pretty good. Kaido's probably going to be sitting out for quite a while because of this opening gambit I'm making here. His low speed really exacerbates the amount of delay you get from taking double skirmishes in a turn. But it is what it is. I better, do I have any healing at my disposal here? I'm just thinking about that. I was hoping I could use Amaterasu. Well, we should be fine. As you'd expect, blessed be those who follow the Lord, judgment upon those who defy him. The reason I'm being so particular about Metatron is because he has infinite range, much like Belberith.
Huh? Something's up with the lake. Better watch it.
Alright, so, Metatron. What doth a human who hath gained the stature of Overlord hope to gain in smiting me? Thou seekest to control the world, but a true king ruleth not with power. A true king leads his people with a true heart. A world held in thy hand shall become one engulfed in infinite darkness. If thou still defieth me, I shall show us no further clemency. Blow, divine wind, take the evil ones from mine sight. Metatron is up to something. You should exercise caution. A barrier formed around Metatron. So this is Metatron's special attack, and he's going after Naoya first. Hopefully Naoya's fine. Oof, Ananta is looking a little rough there. And unfortunately, we were not able to wall out his extra turn. So, ooh, yeah, that's gonna result in some dead demons here. Oh boy, hopefully Naoya can survive. No, he could not. So yeah, sometimes Metatron will just decide to delete one of your characters. Yeah, there's not much you can do about that. I was pretty positive this is where, if I actually managed Untouchable up until this point.
Oh, this water is giving me strength. This is the power of God.
If I was going for Untouchable up to this point, I was pretty sure I was going to lose it here, because unless you specifically hyper-specialize for it, Metatron will often just do precisely what he just did there to one of your teams. Alright. Now you have to be mindful of Metatron's charge attack. This area is a dead zone. Likewise, while that barrier is up, we cannot attack him, so we cannot do anything to him until he launches his attack. But we can get into position to deal with Midori, Yuzu, and all these angels. And with Garuda on my side, we should be able to take these guys out no problem. I do just want to take a quick scan around, make sure there aren't any physical repels to worry about. Does not look like it, so we should be sitting pretty to take these guys out. Now, the Holy Water pond does have the reverse effect to your characters. If you stand in it, you get damaged by it. Yeah, a lot of unique mechanics to have to deal with in this fight. And we'll just have Naoya pop over here. Alright, looks like they're taking the bait, and I'm just going to decimate these guys with a barrage of multi-strikes. Shiva is here purely so that I have access to Awakening once I can finally open up my assault on Metatron. I did briefly consider swapping out one of my skills for what was it? Zeodyne or Bufudyne with the corresponding amp, but I kind of like how my skill setup is here. Let's see. What can I get into, or what can I put on Shiva? I want to put something good on him. Do I still want Shield All? This is a tough one. I shouldn't need Shield All, but on the other... No, I shouldn't need shield also. Let's go with Sama Rekarm onto him. Yeah, it's just like, man, I want all this stuff. This is always the roughest thing to have to deal with the really tight skill limits in this game. Fortunately, these guys are making this battle pretty easy by just gladly sacrificing themselves to the Overlord. Let's use Prayer just to make sure... well, actually, it's probably not going to go off, but, we'll deal with that when we get to it. Might be a good idea to get Amaterasu onto Naoya's team so that he can do some ranged healing for me. Hey, Shiva gets another level. He could honestly really use those. The level difference between him and Metatron means Metatron can pretty easily delete him if he gets his opportunity to attack my team. Alright, send another multi-strike this way. Looks like I don't have enough agility, even with priority on Prayer, to get it off before Garuda eliminates the opposing team, so it's a bit of a non-starter. Also, we managed to cap magic here. Oh, is he going for Naoya again? Cain, the first murderer, must thou drag thy brother's soul into evil?
Silence, Enoch. You've always had God's love to yourself. You could never understand.
Thou understandest not the Lord's compassion. A pity, but I must judge thee here. So many references to Cain and Abel. It's weird. Now, if you're playing on Amane's route, this gets explained a lot more. Also, Naoya is totally hosed. Yeah, I try to get him back in, and he just immediately gets taken out again. Yeah, this fight's really annoying in that regard. But hey, if he's just gonna keep attacking the same person over and over again, there's worse things he could be doing. Alright, so Yuzu and Midori are just taking advantage of the holy water here. Alright, get this guy out of the picture. Alright, this leaves all the angels taken care of. So let's get this guy deleted. We'll throw out Prayer just in case. And let's see if we can't finally get Naoya back into the fight. Come on, come on. Yeah, this is exactly why I was so eager to get Garuda onto my team. Just the absolute strength of this guy. Alright, get Naoya back in. Unfortunately, Remiel also got taken out, so he's still working at a disadvantage. Yeesh, why is Black Frost so far back in the turn order? Like, I'm confused. Like, why does he have such a massive amount of turn delay? There's gotta be something there beyond just his speed, because that's ridiculous. How is Kaido, who took 2 attacks, going before Black Frost there? I don't get it. Alright, let's bring Remiel back in once again, but I'm positive now he's just going to be taken out before he gets a chance to do anything. And we're still waiting for that stupid barrier to come down. Come on, Metatron. Evil ones, feel the Lord's breath. Divine Wind, and fortunately nobody was there. This gives us an opportunity to finally attack Metatron. Taiki's party dodged Metatron's attack. The barrier protecting Metatron disappeared. Alright, now finally Black Frost gets his turn. Let's see here. Can I do anything? Not really, not really. Actually, you know what? Let's have Kato Blepas get him in the position. Should be able to move up and hopefully start engaging with Yuzu and Midori at this point. Looks like they're just content to take advantage of the holy water while they can. Alright, so... got some reinforcements coming. I'll let these guys just approach me. I'm not overly concerned about them. Let's see, let's get Ananta back into the picture here. And we can have Remiel use Blood Wine to get us a little bit of healing here. Now I'm going to actually end my turn in the Blessed Pond, which will cause a little bit of damage to both our HP and MP. But, as you can see, not anything too threatening.
The very water acts against the enemies of God. Everyone, stay away from it.
Not an option now yet, but I appreciate your concern. Or at least what doubles as concern for you. Alright, let's finally start laying into Metatron over there. Let's use a prayer to get ourselves topped off. And of course, we want Shiva to give us an awakening here so that we can deal excellent damage. And if we're lucky, Garuda will proc Dual Shadow and Abel, son of the Lord, slain by Cain's hand. Why dost thou turn thy back on his love? Well, I stand by my brother more than I stand by God, I suppose. I mean, cousin. Anyways, if we're lucky, Gerudo will proc multi-strike 2 times in a row. As you can see, it's not exactly the most amazing damage in the world, but still pretty great stuff. Alright, drain him here, get some HP and MP back for Shiva. Shiva's mostly just gonna be functioning in a supportive role. Yeah, maybe I should have brought extra charge to this battle, because that's a really potent buff to get if it happens to come through for you. And maybe I should have given Shiva, what is it, prayer instead of Samarikaram. Hey, nice. Double drains there. Will I get dual shadow? Yes! Haha. And that's Metatron taken care of. 1 shot, 1 kill. What power? The Overlord of Bel, a terrifying being.
What? Metatron!
For the sake of the world that the Lord hath made, I cannot fail here. Michael, Uriel, Gabriel, Raphael, canst thou hear my voice?
He's summoning the 4 Cardinal Archangels here?
Cardinal Archangels? What's gonna happen then?
The 4 Cardinal Archangels are those that lead the army of God. That fool. He plans to destroy the entire human world along with us. Damn it. This ain't a joke.
This power was not summoned through technology. It is a gate to the demon world? Ah! Overlord of Bel, thou hast finally relinquished thy human state. God's reign ends here, but you know what? Give him a little bit of shine. Out of my sight, scum. He who was born man, thou hast abandoned the Lord and blocked out his light. Hear me, mankind, the Lord's face is turned against thee, thy world shall never be saved. O man, sons of the Lord, lost to eternal sin, live in the darkness of the Overlord.
The world is losing power. I see. God has forsaken us.
Master Azuma. The recon team reports that the Overlord defeated the giant angel at Point Foxtrot.
Good work, soldier. So, humanity is won. No, not man, but the Overlord.
Commander Fushimi, what will become of us now?
The only one who can answer that is probably that young man.
Huh? We won?
Where the hell have you been? Hell yeah, we won! How about being happier about it?
That's right, ho! Team He Overlord has a perfect record! Everyone, party down!
I see. We beat that thing.
Excellent. The Overlord's army has won the battle for the human world. However, we still have God to deal with. The battle from here on out will be long.
We'll be fine. Come on. After that, I don't think anything can stop us at this point.
Rest for now. We have completed our current objective. Oh, there is one more thing that I should mention. Good work. You have finally awakened into your power as the Overlord.
You know, with the lockdown and the angels and all, there were a lot of people I hated.
I just wanted them all dead. None of that stuff matters now. You're strong. You really are our king. I'm following you wherever you go.
What? We lost. Aren't you done with us?
Yep, you're right, Yuzu.
I'm sorry. No, never mind. Goodbye.
Hey, Yuzu! If it's possible, don't make this world a bad one. Please?
Now I know what you're thinking. What if I had attacked Yuzu and Midori and taken out that fight? They survive no matter what. They just get knocked unconscious. I guess there's a little bit of humanity left in us, right?
That's it. Bye! Yuzu! Yuzu! Wait for me!
Are you saddened by the outcome?
You know what? I think I'm gonna need a bit of a stonier resolve if I want to go ahead here. No more sadness.
You truly are the Overlord of Bel. Listen, in our war against God, we have won the first battle in this world. God has forsaken humanity, and by no longer supporting this world, he has withdrawn. You have two choices. You can stay here and rule in this world that God has abandoned. Or you can take the fight to God and combat him in his own realm. Either way, one day soon we will settle our accounts with God. What do you say, Overlord of Bel? What do you want to do?
You know, I could really use a break, so for right now, let's take it easy.
Huh? So you get tired too, huh?
Very well, but first we must treat with this nation's government. Using them, we can control the humans and make our rule in this world absolute.
But what about other countries? What do we do about them?
Do you think anyone can stand a chance against the power of an awakened overlord? With his power and my mind, all of humanity will be forced to bow before us. Let us go now, to make this government ours.
The Overlord of Bel, awakened at last, annihilated all who opposed him, human or angel. God abandoned humanity and recalled the rest of his host. As a result, mankind was set free from God. Criticism of the government's inability to manage the crisis caused a major loss of face. Many citizens supported the Overlord instead, choosing to allow him to rule over them. Nations around the world spoke out against this and set their armies against the Overlord. But all such opposition was crushed before the Overlord's countless demon minions. The human world began to be united with a single Overlord reigning supreme. The Overlord will eventually rule the world. All mankind will bow before him. And the day will come when the divisions between nations will no longer have any meaning. It will be a return to the days of old, before God's thunder destroyed the high tower. And the Overlord of Bel will climb high into the heavens to destroy. God himself. Yeah, that was Shin Megami Tensei, Devil Survivor Overclocked. That's it. That's the end of the game. What? What do you mean you didn't like that ending? You thought that was too grim? You thought that was just such a massive shift in tone that you completely out of character? We were so altruistic up until this point, and then just became an evil warlord, a tyrant, a despot? You don't like that? You want a different outcome? Well, I suppose there were different things we could have done there. We did unlock Metatron for fusion in the Cathedral of Shadows, by the way, but, at the beginning of the day, we were given a choice to kill, or a choice to spare those who allied themselves with the angels in an effort to win them over to our side. Maybe, just maybe, if we did that, we could have gotten a slightly more optimistic outcome there. Could we? Well, in the interest of seeing that, Naoya's 8th Day has a very unique aspect to it. Because it has 2 routes, you are given the option to actually create an additional 8th Day data to loop the 8th Day over and play it again to see what your alternative route would end up like. So, we're going to make another 8th Day data and start it over. We'll start off with the level that we finished off at in the final boss with Metatron there, with all our demons kept intact, and we will be able to see what we could have done differently there, but that will be for the next video. As always, I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Until then, though, goodbye.